enjoy yourself. You're about to get a message from yours truly. Sit back and enjoy yourself. You're about to hear a message from yours truly. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Hey. You about to go from city to city. Yeah, yeah. Traveling across this land in the Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Ooh.
It also proves the point that women want the validation from all men, even the ones they don't want. They still want that validation. Like that chick last night, you were showing. She was saying all these ugly fat men in Thailand getting pretty women. She wants the attention of those men, even though she might not want them. She still wants the attention of those men. And so right now, what we're seeing is, like I said, a collapse of women. Prefer, specifically American women collapsing because the attention that they once were getting from American men has gone elsewhere, whether it be overseas. I know a lot of guys, they just playing video games, they into their jobs, their careers, they're not paying women any attention. So you see women in the States really just collapsing and having a mental breakdown. That's why they say shit like, if you have multiple women, you're gay. But then they say if you don't got no hoes, you're gay. So make it make sense.
Hell no.
This is out of control, bro. She was over there, yeah, I see you, bro. Like we supposed to be tiptoeing in Thailand when we see her. Like we supposed to, duck around the corner and hide our face and separate ourselves from our dates when we see a black woman overseas. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
And we supposed to be embarrassed and ashamed because we supposed to remember your mama black, your sister black, your cousin black, your auntie black, your grandmama black. And we died, and we suffered, and we struggled with you. That shit over with, girl. When you gonna get the notification? When are you gonna get the notification that niggas are traveling to get away from you? Okay? You are now on defense. You in the Madison Square Garden. You trying to come back. But the passport bros is MJing this shit. And we finna silence the crowd right now, guys. Stand up on your damn feet and give us an ovation, my nigga. We hitting your ass in the clutch. Jordan done hit your ass at the free throw line with that fadeaway. And that damn crowd went motherfucking quiet. You hear me? Now you out here after the game-winning shot. Right? All you can say is that boy's good when you go to Thailand. Damn, that boy's good. He ugly, but that nigga is good.
What up, good? What up, guys? What up, guys, man? It's your boy Bama, man. Bama the Traveler. Yeah. Bama in Brazil. Yeah. Bama in Thailand. Bama in Colombia. Bama in the DR. It don't really matter what kind of Bama. Well, it does matter. Just don't call me that other type of Bama. But all in all, I'm all Bama, baby. So with all of that being said, man, appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel, Free Men Travel, right? Hit the like button if you new, sub to the channel, and most importantly, hit the notification bell. That alarms you, lets you know when your boy is hitting that live button because I'm so inconsistent, right? I'm so unstable. I don't even know when I'm gonna be on. But anyway, if you like the content, man, if you hit the notification bell, that lets you know, bro, when I'm on. So with all of that being considered and said, thank y'all, bro, for making this show and making this live stream possible. Because if you don't have no interaction, if you don't have a chat, you don't have a channel. So without further ado, I wanted to make sure I give you guys y'all credit, man, because you're most important to this channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. And so we got to get on into God's work. We got to get on to God's work, but I want to give a shout out to my guy, MJ Hines in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, brother, for coming through. One of the legendary ones on this channel. And I just really just finished sort of chatting with him just a minute ago about this video that was sent to me. And it was, of course, some idiocy, again, from the community women, okay, and their logic as it pertains to the nature of men, right? And I'm saying the nature of men because since men have been in existence, they have always operated this way. But the snare in a man's nature has been the emotions and feelings of how women think and feel that a man should be and how he should cater towards her emotions. Women want their emotions to be the leader of the relationship. They want the man to only consider her emotions over his own hardwiring or software. We all know autonomically men thrive, okay? They love multiple women, okay? Thus, this validates the women that they choose to engage with. And in that engagement, that solidifies the woman's nature that she is a premium pick. And this is the primary reason why men are supposed to be in the position of choosing. And the woman is supposed to be in the position of being chose out of the many. Now, I want y'all to understand something. There are more women than men. I know women want to push this narrative that they're the minority, but the reality is this. There is 6 million more women in the United States. I want y'all to think about that. There are 6 million more women in the United States than it is men. Now, you could just do a simple eye test. You can go anywhere in the public and you will see, well, let me take that back. Maybe if you go to a football game or a basketball game, you probably will see more men than women. Exclude those two places. Just in your everyday involvement in life. If you go out, the eye test will tell you, and it will verify what I just said. There are going to be more women in public than men. Okay? That's natural, folks. It don't matter if you go to Brazil. It don't matter if you go to Colombia. It don't matter if you go to the DR. It don't matter if you go to Thailand. It don't matter if you go to Europe. It don't matter if you go to Australia. It don't matter where you go in the world. Creation says that we had to produce more women than men. That's natural. But women seem to believe that that is not the case. And they also think that it doesn't give the men the right or the ability to be with multiple women. I want y'all to understand the importance of a man's attention to a woman. It is very important, it's very vital to the well being, and I'm talking about the mental health of a woman. It is very vital that that man show that woman attention. And if she doesn't receive that attention, she will get bored very easily. And she will go and find someone to validate her as a premium pick woman. That's why you hear phrases like, what you won't do, somebody else will. I know my worth. I know my worth. I know my value. I know I'm the table. I know what I deserve. What they basically saying essentially is you giving them an unlimited amount of attention to make them feel special. How do you make them feel special? Well, you got to always constantly be thinking about them. You got to constantly be visualizing them in multiple ways. This is the reality, folks. Don't let these people fool you to thinking that no, the man's attention is vital to a woman. Okay? They need that. And if you think that if you could just take your attention away from that woman and she'll be good, you're gonna be hit with some reality. And you'll quickly find out that she's gonna crash out on you, she's gonna spaz out on you, and you'll quickly understand that you better pick up the pace. Now, I'm making this stream because of a comment that a woman made on this here video from Average Man Unplugged that he reacted to. And I want y'all to watch and listen to the female logic of this woman. I want you to understand, if you can, as a man, female logic. Okay? Let's go.
Full orgasm, injury, and
I'm sorry, guys.
what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ron back with another video. This just sounds like more sign language.
But then I just wanna, can I ask you one more question? And it's within the topic of men and women, but maybe not necessarily relationship related, but maybe can be. So, you know, there's all this talk now about hypersexuality in men, and you know, a man that consistently cheats or has multiple sex partners while being in a committed relationship is indicative of possible homosexuality or undercover homosexuality.
Hold on. Make sure I'm hearing you correct.
What? Oh, what are you talking about, man?
Y'all heard that right. Hey, y'all heard that right. She think that men that be with multiple women is on the down low. Down low, down low. Keep it on the down low, down low. Good, keep it on the down low, down low. She think that men are on the down low because they have multiple women, or if he cheats. Again, I want y'all to Try your best to make sense of that. If you're good at math, in this case, I think this is some unorthodox trigonometry. So you are on the down low for having multiple women. Yes, according to this lady, according to her, you are gay. Let's go.
But then I just want to, can I ask you one more question?
Mhm.
And it's within the topic of men and women, but maybe not necessarily relationship related, but maybe can be. So, you know, there's all this talk now about hypersexuality in men, and you know, a man that consistently cheats or has multiple sex partners while being in a committed relationship is indicative of possible homosexuality or undercover homosexuality.
Hold on. Make sure I'm hearing you correct.
Gay? What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, y'all heard it right, man.
I chewed on this. Now my hair is growing back thicker and fuller.
He cheating with.
We don't know, right?
So
Like, I'm just talking. Well, so the I guess the examples that I'm referring to are even might even be cheating with women, right? Like, but is hypersexual and actively in committed relationships when they could easily not do that. But like there's like a thrill in that, right? Like, so a lot of the conversations that I'm hearing nowadays are about this, like are about, you know, hypersexual men, that being indicative of undercover homosexuality or unresolved, you know, or unknown sexuality within yourself. What are your thoughts on that, like on hypersexuality in a man? And
Okay, let's address this point right here. MJ says, do women who have multiple men, are there bulldaggers? That is the counter question to this dumb idiocy that she's displaying on this live stream to this man. And if you are a straight man, you will probably react the way that most of us, that which the majority of men are straight men. Let's just put that out there. Um, she's trying to figure out male nature by attributing it to him being a skittle. Now, I want y'all to understand something in this society, or a subgroup of this society. If you notice, you will see that a lot of them are constantly saying that either men are a skittle or they're toxic. All in all, when you really look at it, they really want a man to be toxic based off their female logic, and they rather for the man to be a skittle. Okay? Because otherwise, they wouldn't be spending so much time trying to demonize a man to believe in, or have people to believe that this man is a skittle. If you notice that anywhere in the world from any other society, American women are the only women in mass and by culture dissecting their men's nature, demonizing their men's nature, trying to redefine and recreate what a man is, who a man is, and what a man should be. You don't find that in no other place in the world. And all in all, it's coming from women, to MJ's point right here, it's coming primarily from women that are not being chosen. Now, they could be getting chosen to get smashed. Let's just put some caveats on this, right? By me saying that. I'm talking about when they're not being chosen, they're not being chosen for marriage. But they are getting chose for a slow Tuesday or when they're bored. or when men are bored. They're only being tolerated for a 30-minute session of smash and dash, pump and dump. And they're mad because now these men are being, their attention is being taken away and it is being diverted to women around the world. Thus, making women have these crash outs that we're seeing on the social media. Now, we're seeing these crash outs ramp up. We're starting to see more and more and more of them. And it is largely because the attention that men have been giving women traditionally, historically, right? That's now being taken away. And we're starting to see a decline of the morale of women. They don't even know what to do now. And let's be clear. Women appreciate the compliments, the attention that other women give them. I mean, let's just, they like it. But when we really look at when a man gives a woman attention, it actually solidifies and it is the ultimate compliment to her. Especially the women that claim that they're looking for this knight in shining armor. The only one, the king. When she's given that attention from that particular man that she's always wanted, that is the ultimate compliment to that woman's life. Because what comes with that is provision and protection. She see it. Damn, this man is willing to share his resources with me, to take care of me, and to protect me. Because if he have assets, he's going to protect his assets. And if you're an asset to him, if he deem you as an asset as a woman, he's going to protect you. So they feel special. And they want to be reassured because, let's face it, women are the most insecure creatures, right? Thus, you have to constantly reinforce the validation of her, right? You have to constantly prove yourself that she is special to you. That is the whole gist of this shit. And so, again, now men have taken that away, and you now hearing dumbass conversations like this that men are, they are on the down low because they have multiple women. No, it ain't got nothing to do with, well, damn, he's a premium peak man, so he has the ability to have multiple women. Honestly, I thought women really preferred experienced men with women. Men that know what they're doing. But obviously, they are starving for attention. As MJ called them, attention whores, right? They have now moved towards, well, if the mature and experienced men are not giving us attention anymore, they now looking for attention from the YNs, the young ninjas. Okay? They want attention now from the young ninjas. And by the way, these women have for a long time demonized men for dealing with younger women. And now they're returning the favor. And they want people to glorify them, celebrate them, and encourage them to continue to do so. When in reality, they don't know male nature. And specifically, a young man, they don't know that that young man's whole makeup is to prove that he's mature. And that he want to put on the facade that he's experienced. And so his whole mindset is to get someone older to prove to the older woman that he can handle her, that he's mature enough to satisfy her. When we all know that older woman just wants some young D. Check. I know I'm on point. I know I'm right. But that's how it's made up. That's how it is. Or at least in my case, anecdotally. Right? I saw that when I was a younger man, I was dating older women. That's all I dated. Women that was 5 and 10 and 15 years older than me. I was knocking them down. A lot of those women was waiting on me to graduate high school. That's the reality of it. Because why? They were starving for attention. They wanted to know if they still have it. They wanted to know if they still look good like they did when they were younger. Check. That's all it is, folks. Women don't know what they want. No, they don't. They really don't. Watch this. Or listen to this. Listen to this. Hold tight. See if I can find it. Here it is.
I told your ass. So nobody else think it's crazy that these older women, aunties, MILFs is going after YNs or younger men? Nobody nervous for their sons?
I had a recent comment on one of my posts about dating YNs. And for those of you who don't know what a YN, baby, is a young ninja, okay? I've always liked a little unk. But baby, lately, these unks is on something new, okay?
Ladies, why didn't y'all tell me that YNs had this certain little young man energy about them that we just cannot resist? Like, when was y'all gonna tell your girl?
Quick PSA for all the girlies. The YNs are the big steppers. Now, I don't know what's wrong with the men in our pool, but the YNs are stepping to the women, honey.
The guys my age, they don't even approach women no more. But the YN is gonna shoot his shot. I'm talking about from half court. He's going on 3-pointers. He don't care.
I don't know what it is, but I love me a YN. Like, I don't know what it is. And I know I can't be the only one, but like,
we can't even go to the casino, none of that. And guess what he said, y'all? He said he can, like he a grown man. I said, YN, hit me up in 2 years when you're 21, maybe we can have a conversation. But these YNs say something else. They will not let up.
See, I just told y'all, when I was young, man, I tried to prove to the, and this is natural, it seems, but I tried to prove to an older woman that I was mature enough to deal with her or handle her. That I can make her feel comfortable with being with a young nigga. That's how it is, folks. See? But all in all, these women are starving for attention, bruh. And that is the ultimate compliment that a woman can receive, is the attention of a man. That's the reality of it. Hey, salute to First Class, brother. One of my main guys. Thank you, brother, for coming through, man. Want to acknowledge my guys, man. Want to acknowledge my guys. First Class says they can control YNs. That's why they like them. Yeah. But see, the argument is this, folks, is that for a long time, they demonized men for either being gay or either being toxic or either being a pedo. If he deal with a younger woman, he's sick, he'll be locked up, he's manipulating a girl, she ain't lived enough life, he's taking advantage of her, he's using his experience to gain an advantage, all this other crap. But now you got women out here openly on TikTok celebrating having a YN. For those that don't know, YN is a young ninja. Okay? A guy from the community. A pookie. okay, a upcoming Pookie. And this is the female logic in all of this, is that for a long time, they have claimed that men ain't making enough money, but yet they relying on a young YN to be a provider. So either you want a provider male or you want to take care of a male. Which one is it? And then you talked about how men are dealing with younger women that they're mentally ill, they're toxic, they're pedos. But then now we are seeing women doing the very thing that they claim men are doing, that is sick. So what is this making you? Oh, you want to be celebrated. You want somebody to say, you go, girl. Right? Essentially, it's what it is. So it's all hypocrisy and it's projection that this is what they really want. They're really jealous of older men going with younger women because they know that they personally cannot compete with their younger selves. And so they demonize older men for not dealing with them. And now they've opened up the book, in which they've been doing this for a while. They now want to get with the younger ninjas, and they want to flaunt and floss with them like they're doing something, when in reality, it's completely backwards to how nature really functions. Because the young ninja is not going to be able to provide for him. He might protect her, but he can't provide. And at the end of the day, it's either women want money, or they hypergamous, or they're not. To me, I think that they're bucking their own damn nature. Yep, older men who like YNs are predators. Yep. They don't pass those men. Black men are the predators. YNs are the hobosexuals because they need a place to stay and food to eat. Yeah, she'll take care of them. Hey, there are pages of this stuff. All right. I'm back, man. I'm back. Appreciate y'all, man, for your patience. We gotta definitely We definitely are back. We back. We back. I had to go on pause because I didn't have any signal. So I was just taking a quick little break instead of having a quiet period on the video. So if you can hear me well, hit the one. Hit the one. Yeah, hit the one. Hit the one. Okay, you can hear me now. Great. Great. Good job. Good job. Thank y'all, man. Thank you for letting me know. But going back to your point right here, right? All right. So YNs are homosexuals because they need a place to stay and food to eat. See, the women are going to take care of them. And this is another element that is prevalent amongst black women specifically. They want to treat men like they are kids. Okay? They want to treat men like they're kids. They want to be in a position of actually taking care of man, but yet they want to complain about having to do so. They want to say, hey, I want to take care of a man like how he take care of me, but then when I take care of him, I want to complain about me taking care of him. See, this is why women don't need to be in leadership, because there's so many uncertainties and instabilities to the way they think in their female logic. You don't really know exactly what they want, right? They want to be in a position of being a provider like a male. They want to be given respect and consideration like a male, but then they still want to be revered as a female. This is confusion, and this is the reason why men don't want to operate with them in a relationship format, because they're going to be constantly on the damn roller coaster ride. One minute she wants to be like you, the next minute she want to be equal like you, and then the next minute she want to be inferior to you. Which one is it? Nobody really knows. All in all, it's just like a kid acting out in school. They just want the attention of the man, to be there for they want the men to give them attention, to give them the answers when there's the uncertainty, when there's the instability. They want the man to come in and fix the issue. And again, a man's attention is the ultimate compliment to a woman. It is the solidifier. It is the stabilizer, right? It is the pedestalizer to a woman. It elevates the woman. It gives the woman value. But of course, a lot of these women don't get it, and they demonize what a man provides, and thus they're ungrateful. Thus they shit on it as if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't doing enough. Anybody can do that. I got all the simps in my inbox that can do that. You ain't doing nothing special. I've already visited this place. I've already ate at that restaurant. I've already did that activity. What you gonna do next? Again, it is for you to constantly have your mind working on giving her attention, being spontaneous, doing this, doing that. You can't let a woman's emotions lead a relationship, bro. All that's gonna do is make your ass unstable. It's gonna land you broke. It's gonna cause you to lose everything. So you gotta ignore most of that shit. If it ain't something that is urgent, leave it alone. It's petty at the end of the day, bro. Let that shit just hear out and oh, okay, all right, yeah, it'll be all right, and leave it alone. Yep, they fall for the BS, man. They always do it, bro. Older women want young meat is okay, but when older men want younger slice hoe, it's a crime. It becomes a Me Too movement, right? Me Tooing. See, when I was younger when I was young, I was dumb and he took advantage of me. Now you want to play victim when you're 70 years old. Now when you become 70 and you you're 40 years way past your time. 70 years, that's really 50 years past your prime. Now you want to come out with some allegations because we know that men age like fine wine. Men's finances increase as they get older. She's out hustling to see whether or not you have advanced in life or you become successful. Now that's her opportunity to try to get a damn retirement check. So now she got to me too you. Now she got to say, oh, you was a creep for dating me. You see? That's all it is, guys. This is why men are getting their passports and they're going overseas. They staying out the way because we have this idiocy shit, bro. These women out here openly saying they getting the YNs. And again, they want to be these dudes' mamas. They want to be able to boss them around. They want to push their weight around like, hey, I'm older than you, so you better listen to me. And the young ninja sitting back like, well, damn, you right though. You know what I mean? She way more experienced, and I ain't really had no young meat. You know, hey man, hey, I must be a real nigga because I'm able to get some old meat. She like them young niggas. See, I'm thinking like the young nigga. I know what it's like to be a young nigga messing with older chicks. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? She let me drive her car. Yeah, man. She would feed me good. Boy, she can cook like a motherfucker, bro. Man, she fed me good. Boy, went in there and turned me out, bro. Turned me out, bro. Man, she showed me. Man, them young chicks don't know what they're doing, bro. I already been there. Done, nigga. This how it is, though. The only reason why she was able to turn you out because she been set out by multiple men in her life. She been ran through. Have you noticed that the damn trust me. She been shown multiple times how to do it. That's why she is so versatile, my guy, that when she doming you up, she could do it all kinds of ways because multiple men like multiple things when it comes to dome. I'm trying to be clean with it, bro. She's been able to adjust and create, let's say it that way, right? She could be a choker, she could be a slobber, right? She got that because of all different men like different shit, bro. Because if you really believe in your young mind that she was a virgin and then she just poof became experienced, that shows you the lack of comprehension on a young man's mind. She has been around the world now, yeah. She done found many babies. And she does know why. Yeah, see, she done been around the world now, yeah. She bought me a lawnmower for my birthday. Hey, class. And the young nigga cut that grass too. Hey, the young ninja done cut that grass too for snakes. See? She told the young ninja, can you cut my grass? I'll buy you a new lawnmower. I done it before, bro. I done did it. Hey, tell you, bro. I get out there with no shirt on and push that damn lawnmower. Hey, listen. I done been around the world now, yeah. Hey, they went to the little shed in the back and got the damn push mower, bro. You know what I'm saying? Done put the gas in it multiple times to cut the yard. Hey, she's sitting out there looking out the damn front door, looking through the screen door. I still looking. Now I gotta kind of tighten up my body a little bit so I can had a sweat glistening all over my body. So when I when I get ready to go in the house after finishing, she already got the lemonade and the water and all of it set out, and she been cooking. So I go in there, jump in the shower. As soon as I jump out the shower, she on her hands and knees while I'm drying off. Okay? She done let me goddamn stretch her out like she was a gymnast. And I done went knee deep in it. She calling me daddy at 20 years old, and she 31. I was thinking about whether or not she was a creep or, she a predator. I was just happy with the fact that I was smashing it. And I was bragging that I had an old chick after me. And most young niggas do too. All of them do. All of us did. We all was, thinking that we was that man right chill. Right? Yeah. Hey, am I wrong? Am I off? Y'all know I gotta have experience to be saying what I'm saying, bruh. And that wasn't the only time. When I used to work on the damn assembly line for Dell Computer. I had multiple chicks goddamn trying to snatch me up. And it ain't just me. It was multiple young niggas. That was my brother. I mean, we talked about this shit. So at the end of the day, none of these women were looked at as creeps, predators. They were just looked at as cougars. Check. They were just cougars. Oh, they were just a cougar. Yeah, I got a cougar. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got this cougar, man. You know what I mean? Hey, I had one before I stopped smashing on American chicks. I had a chick that was like, shit, at the time I was what? Goddamn, about 42. Yeah, about 42. Shit, hey, she was about 55, 57. Hey, come over here. I just had shoulder surgery. Oh, okay. Hey, don't worry. I have some food for you before we do our thing. Okay, bet. I go in there and fold her ass up. Now, the thing is, here's the thing, though. A lot of them old chicks do feel like sandpaper. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It dries up real quick, bro. So you better go ahead and pump it and dump it real fast. I will say that. If I'm wrong, there's some exceptions. There are some older women that got it like that. They still on top of it. However, the few that I've been with, out of the few, I would say 70% of the few, right? Shit dry up. You know what I mean? And when that shit dry up, it hurts them, right? They tell you to back that ass up. You know what I mean? Like back up. It's hurting, right? Because you gotta pull out the tube of lubes. Okay? That's what it is. So thus, men rather deal with something that don't have those type of issues. No different from ED, right? It ain't no different. They have their own issues. Menopause, all that shit. But the reality is this. Young meat is better than seasonal meat. Period. Okay? It all it is. Your class know what's up. Shit, they wait to school. They want 18 sloan. Yeah. they were watching your when you was a sophomore in high school, telling your mama like, yeah, he gonna be a heartbreaker. See, y'all know that coded language? Oh, he gonna be a heartbreaker. Girl, hey, you better watch your son. Them little girls gonna be at him. Huh? And your mama know what time it is because hell, she listen to these cackling hens all the time and she know their motives. And guess what? You'll be slaughtering your mama's friends. Check. I haven't personally, but my brother did, and he told me about it. And I remember the chicks. See, I already know they would have bit as soon as I became of age. It was this one woman, man, had the biggest, she had to be an F cup, okay? And she used to love to hug us, and she used to love to put our head in between that cleavage. How you doing, baby? It's good to see you. You sure is growing up. And boy, I ain't gonna lie, when my look, well, you know, when you're young, they call you mannish, right? See, I know, hey, bro, I know I'm old, bro. Class, you get what I'm saying? Well, hey, that little boy is mannish, and I sure was too, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a mannish little thing, nigga. Hey, I was mannish, bro. Hey, both my boys was mannish too. Hey, man, hey, both them boys like them knockers, man. Boy, I was like, man, I had to get them boys, man. But listen, them women like that shit, bro. They listen, man. Listen, bro. It's reality, man. I don't have to make I ain't learned this shit from YouTube. This is life, bro. This is pure life, nigga. Bama gave me that shoulder work. Yeah, bro. You know, I gave me that shoulder lead. Hey, I had to make her ride it, bro, because she couldn't put weight on them damn joints. She had surgery on both her damn shoulders, but I said, don't worry about it. Just get up there and straddle it. You know what I mean? And then you know what I mean? I'm going to kind of lift you up, and I'm going to just hike it up in you. You know, head ass. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's real, bro. Hey, I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist, man. I can't sweeten it up, bro. I have to make it clear, bro. I gotta make it clear, man. Class said he remember the word mannish. Yeah, man. Like we were just little boys, man. We couldn't help it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we was hunching. We did all that shit. We did it hunching. Goddamn shit. What you talking about? That's an 80s word, bro. Mannish, hunching, clothes burning, all that shit the 80s, bro. You feel me? Yeah. See? We did it all. Hey, man, we did it all. And listen, the little girls liked it. They liked it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what we was doing. We were just playing a role. But we loved it, though. Okay? Hey, this channel, hey, bro, I am a relatable guy. All right? I tell it like it is. I know how it was. And so I'm able to tell you. Okay? Now, all in all, I recognize in my 46 years of life that women love the attention of a man, bro. It's special for a man to give attention to a woman. Now, I'm not complaining. That I have to show women attention. I love giving them attention. The right of woman attention. But the reality is, I recognize and I know that they thrive off this shit. And I'm not criticizing them for being naturally like that. I'm just saying that they want to act like they are annoyed with men looking at them, or men complimenting them, or a man pursuing them. In this culture, women say, why this nigga thirsty? Why this nigga so ambitious? But you said you want somebody with ambition, though. You want to go get her. You want a man to, bring you that masculine energy. That is masculine energy. When a man get to you, when he step to you, when he show you that, hey, yo, I want you to occupy some of my time. Do you have the ability to make me worth my time? You okay? That's what it really boiled down to. But if you ain't able to do it, then he just dismiss you and go to somebody else. Raw and uncut Bama, bro. I don't know no other way to be, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, MJ. I don't know no other way to be, bro. For one, I'm a country nigga, and number two, I ain't trying to goddamn confuse nobody. I think what I'm saying is clear. People know that I speak clear and straight words, bro. So, if you want to say, well, I just ain't quite understand. No, that's just your problem. It ain't mine. That ain't my problem. It really ain't. Make sure this shit going the way it's supposed to be going. Up there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. If you're new, sub to the channel. Sub to the channel. Sub to the channel. Okay. Yeah, we are off. So we need to go and go to 7. All right. But getting back to it, man. We really don't know what these women be thinking. If a man have been with multiple women, it is, I would say, just about impossible for that man to be a skittle. And women feel more secure when a man has the experience. She want to know if you know what you're doing. And they ask you this, hey, you know what you're doing? Check. They want to know if you know what you're doing. Okay? And if you don't know what you're doing, then you're not attractive enough. You feel me? So women out here talking about if you don't talk to them because you didn't choose them and that you are a down low guy, then that lets you know that they are panicking and that the options she claims she has is not really available like that. And they're not looking for her to be married with them. It's just not the truth. You know? And so they can get out here and gaslight the public like they so premium and like they're such a catch. When the reality is it's really them out here panicking, man. That's all it is. 7 West, I need to go hit that damn 35. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what we need to do. All right, yeah, gotta follow this route, man. Your boy is on this oversized load, and I gotta ride based on the permit. But anyway, let's get ready to wrap this thing up, man. I think we did enough damage on this subject here. But just know that women can play these crackhead games like your attention for them don't mean nothing to them. That's not true, bro. And if they are operating like that, then they're trying to redefine their own nature. And by them doing so, they want you to also redefine your nature. Because we all know that men naturally like to be with multiple women. They enjoy it, you know. Even though we get tired of it at times, the reality is we enjoy it because it strokes our ego to let us know that we are that man. If you got multiple women, we feel like we the man. It ain't got nothing to do with no undercover shit. Nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the ego being stroked. And we love being around women like that. You feel me? So all in all, don't let a woman make you believe that the amount of attention you've given her ain't worth a shit. It is. It's worth everything to her. Because if it didn't, then you wouldn't be wasting time with her, and she would be wasting time with you. So they're gonna go to somebody else looking for attention. And to be honest with you, they love attention because they rather have it from somebody, whether it's a male or female. They're gonna get that attention. So don't listen to that bullshit, bro. They really want your attention, and they love the compliments. So all in all, keep being a man, bro, and don't let nobody shame you for being what you are. So with that, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. We're gonna land this plane real quick so we can get on the job. I'm holler at you guys, man. This your boy Bama the Traveler, Pure Bama Freeman, Pure Bama, Bama in Brazil. All in all, I'm all Bama on the Freeman channel. I'm out of here, man. Peace.